Hello, hello, sweet honeybees. Welcome back to the Electric Honey Pot, where energy is the nectar of life. My name is Autumn, and I am so very grateful that you're here, giving me a chance, giving my channel a chance. Thank you so much for providing inspiration for my creativity, holding space for my voice, and giving me something to look forward to. Thank you so much. I am back again with another collective reading that is timeless. So, whenever this message finds you is when it's meant to be. And if this message does not resonate with you, that's fine too. We're all on different paths. Please don't try to force anything to fit. But today's message is going to be for someone that resonates with the wounded healer archetype. My reading that I did before this, that I posted before this, has a very similar energy to it. So if that is an archetype that you resonate with, I will link that video down in the description box below for you to check out as well after this reading if you feel like that is something that you want to do. But this reading is going to be for someone specific that has been through a dark night of the soul that has led to an enormous transformation within their lives. This is going to be a message for someone that has likely experienced a lot of suffering and pain within their lives, but they have learned how to transmute that energy. This is for someone that has traveled down into the dark depths of their soul and discovered the beautiful divine light that is existing within them. I pulled a card today for my altar. I have to cover her up because my goddess deck has a lot of boobies in it, you guys. YouTube doesn't like that. Free the tatas. Also, I see that my camera is kind of lagging, so my apologies if that shows up on video. But the card that came out for my altar today is this Crone of Seas, a card of resurrection. And you can see it's got like this sea snake kind of deal in there, which is definitely that underworld energy. And I mean, if you think of resurrection, you got to come from somewhere, right? You must have been somewhere down below. She's definitely sitting in the water with her hair going all wild like this. And with the underworld energy, she must be at the depths. And down at the bottom of the water, it is so dark, very little light gets in. Depending on how deep you go, there's no light at all. But with this crone here, she's been sitting in the dark water, and that's where she has realized that there is light. She's looking up at this light. She's discovered the light within the darkness. And we all know crones are all about wisdom and maturation that comes from lived experience. We've also got Scorpio energy coming in, so definitely exploring that emotional depth, the depths of the soul. I wasn't even going to pull a rune today, but as I went to put my deck away, or at least move it out of the way, one of the runes just fell out, so I felt like this was definitely supposed to be a part of the message. We have Perthro, Fate, coming out, and then with all of this underworld, dark energy, I really wanted to pull from my dark feminine deck, and the card I got from that one is Hildegard von Bingen. It says, "My words resound like celestial bodies as I embrace the harmony of creation." Now, when I personally think of the harmony of creation, I think of this delicate, intricate dance that takes place between the dark and the light, yin and yang, and how they come together to make a whole, how one does not exist without the other. And if you are someone that has gone through this dark night of the soul and it has cracked you open to where you have discovered this divine spark that exists within you, I'm sure you can really resonate with how one doesn't exist without the other. For me personally, I know the darkness of my life is exactly what has allowed me to discover my own personal light. I also feel like, let's see, I made some tea today. What's the tag say? The essence of life is to communicate love. Oh, and her words resound like celestial melodies. These painful experiences that we go through are not meant to make us feel like our life is supposed to be nothing but pain. They're designed to open us up to an even greater level of love, not just for ourselves, but for others and for this miracle of life that we're currently existing within. When I think about my own personal journey, I have gone through so much suffering. I don't want other people to suffer. I don't even want my worst enemies to suffer. And I owe my pain that divine revelation of wanting the world to be a place of greater love. And I'm sure there are a lot of you out there that can really resonate with that message, especially if you are someone that resonates with the wounded healer archetype that is coming through with the resurrection. I'm really getting the energy that whoever I'm speaking to has been on an incredibly difficult hero's journey where you have traveled deep down into the dark cave of yourself, of your soul. You have confronted a lot of harsh truths. You've confronted your demons or your personal dragons, whatever it is that you want to call it. You have confronted a lot of things that honestly scare a lot of people, but you were brave enough to face it. And you're ready to come out victorious from your journey into your own personal underworld. You're ready to come back up to the surface. Now that you have discovered the light existing within the darkness, you're ready to come back up to the surface and you're ready to share your wisdom that you have gained through this entire journey, this whole experience. And your personal voice has a frequency that is unique to you. Your story is unique to you, but there are a lot of other souls out there that can really resonate with the things that you have gone through and the things that you've learned from your experiences. And you're meant to share that with the world. You're not meant to hide your light away. You're meant to help illuminate the darkness. And the more of us that are shining our lights, the brighter the world becomes. Your voice was programmed to be heard by a specific tribe of souls. And how will they ever hear you in silence? I feel like you're starting to realize, or you've already realized, that sometimes the things that feel the most unfortunate in our lives are actually the things that bring in our biggest blessings. You can't have happiness without the sadness. You can't have love without grief. It's all a part of this give and take, and you're accepting that it all has played a massive role within your life and becoming who you were always destined to become. I would like to pull. Actually, you know what? Real fast, I want to read a little bit more about Hildegard von Bingen here. Let's see. What page is she on? 52. So a 7. Sevens might be significant for someone out there. So Hildegard von Bingen, in this deck, she is also the card of the creative light. I love that. She was a visionary mystic and a writer who lived in 12th century Germany. As a child, she experienced vivid visions that she believed were divine revelations. She described them as intense lights entering her mind, opening her understanding to the mysteries of God and the universe. Compelled to share her insights and revelations with others, she embarked on a path of spiritual leadership and guidance. Despite facing opposition and skepticism, she embraced her unique gifts and used them to express herself creatively and spiritually. She symbolizes the awakening of our own creative potential and the invitation to tap into the wellspring of divine wisdom within us. I probably don't have to tell you this, but wisdom can be found within suffering. Pain is often our greatest teacher. And the things that you have lived through, the things that you have experienced, they have brought you into that wise crone energy, and you're meant to share it with the world. I don't know how. I can't tell you that. That is something that you have to figure out for yourself. But follow your passions. Use your imagination. Get in touch with that inner child and figure out how you are meant to share your light with the world. Maybe I just saw 12:34 on the timer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, taking steps, moving forward. You know, maybe you're meant to be a writer, a poet, a public speaker. Maybe you're meant to make beautiful music with lyrics that connect with people on deeper levels than what we typically hear on the radio today. Maybe you even just make instrumental music that touches someone's soul in a special way that words completely transcend. Maybe you're a dancer whose art speaks through movement. Whatever it is that you have to offer, Spirit is telling you that you're meant to share it with the world. Your light could be what leads someone to igniting their own light. It could be the inspiration or the hope that another person needs. The more of us that shine our light, after we come out of that dark cave, the brighter this dark world becomes. The things that we've gone through, it's just building us up for the destiny that our soul came here to fulfill. It has all been a part of God's processing, the universe's processing, whatever it is that you want to call it, because it's all the same. It's all energy. It's all consciousness, and it's all us. But we came here with a mission, and all of our experiences is a part of fulfilling that divine blueprint. And all of our fates are intertwined and connected with each other. And this is why it is so important for you to share your creative light, your divine spark, your wisdom with the world. I would like to see what comes out in the tarot. If we could get a little more information here, please, Spirit. Whoop. Ace of Swords. I know this has been a very difficult process. It's probably been an incredibly emotional process because you've been grieving a lot of pain that you've experienced. There's probably been countless tears, maybe some anger, a whole whirlwind of emotions. But your tears have been your medicine because you've been going within and allowing yourself space to feel. You are taking back control of your mind. These heavy experiences are no longer controlling you the way that they used to. You're forging a new path. You're finding balance because you've been able to connect to the depths of your soul to find your light. You're finding balance and harmony between both the material world and the spiritual world through taking control, seeing new perspectives, not allowing the waves of emotions to drown you, but allowing them to move through you so that you can move forward. All of the answers that you have ever sought have existed within you. All of the love that you have ever wanted is within you. And now that you recognize that and you're able to give that to yourself, you're ready to move forward with your passions. You're ready to embrace your creativity and your energy instead of allowing the illusions to overcome you. You're overcoming them. You didn't come into this world to play by this world's rules. You came into this world to help change the rules within this world. You are not here to bend to the will of others, to be what this matrix has programmed you to be. You are here to help show the world that there is a different way. And it's because you've discovered that divine wisdom within you. You went down into the cave on your hero's journey. You fought the demons. You slayed the dragons standing in your way. You found the jewels, and you're ready to bring them up to the surface and show everyone the treasure that you have acquired. You're ready to share your treasure with the world. And here on the bottom, we have the Three of Wands. It's that transformation energy, the metamorphosis. You know, the caterpillar doesn't just magically become a butterfly. I mean, it kind of is magic when you think about it. But when the caterpillar goes into the cocoon, the caterpillar actually dissolves into a goo. It only keeps a couple of different parts from its life as a caterpillar, and then everything else is completely new. The caterpillar is still a part of the butterfly's past, but as the butterfly, it has only taken the parts that it needed to become the butterfly. And I feel like that is exactly what you have been doing with this resurrection energy. You went down into the darkness to discover what it is that you need to release to transform into this crone energy. And it is going to pay off big time. There's the fate coming out. You have been working so hard, weaving your web, and you're going to be collecting all of these pinnacles. Your hard work is going to pay off in a very big way. Spiders are extremely creative too, and all of those intricate, beautiful webs that they spin, they are unique. There is no other web that is exactly the same as any web, and that goes for you and your spiritual gifts, your existence, the things that you have to offer. Comparison is the devil. Do not compare yourself to anyone, even if they are doing something similar to what you want to do, because there is an audience for everybody. There is enough to go around. It's not about competition, it's about collaboration and supporting each other. Don't tell yourself that it's not possible just because there are others out there. Don't self-defeat by telling yourself that, well, this person's so much better at this than I am. Because you get better the more that you do it. This diamond here. You become skilled at your craft by consistency and sticking to it. Spiders do that too. You know, spiders weave a brand new web every single night. And if they don't think it's up to par, they'll even sometimes weave a web sooner than that. They'll tear it down and rebuild it. But spiders, a lot of spiders will literally rebuild their web over and over and over again. Practice makes perfect. Don't give up, because it is going to pay off. You were meant for this. Because if you give up on your dreams, your ideas, your creativity, it's not going to work out. It's self-fulfilling. It's self-defeating. And the universe does not want that for you. You didn't come into this life to lose. You came into this life to live the life of your dreams, because life is but a dream. Don't settle for a nightmare. If you can dream it, it can become reality. But it needs you to nurture it, to mother it, because this is your creation. You're the one weaving the web. One last tarot card. The Lovers. The choice is all yours. You have everything that you need. You're connected to spirit. You're in divine union with your higher self. You're balanced between yin and yang, dark and light, masculine and feminine. He's got a bee covering and she's got a rose covering. Bees are all about that interconnection and fate. Roses are about love. I made myself a cup of tea that's relevant to this message tonight. The essence of life is to communicate love. What are you communicating with yourself about your ideas, what you have to offer? You have to believe in yourself and be nice to yourself, be your biggest fan, show yourself love if you want that from others. Because the outer world reflects the inner world. The world needs to know what you have learned throughout your journey, the love that you've unlocked for yourself and how you got there. Your story matters. Your life has purpose and meaning, and you're meant to share it. I would like to pull a card, maybe two, for advice. Let's continue on with this ocean kind of energy. A card for a piece of advice, please, Spirit. The algae medicine mother. Consume consciously. I feel like this goes along with that message of communicating love and what are you telling yourself? Because not just with food or media or anything like that, the words that we consume, the thoughts that we consume matter. Tell yourself good things. Remind yourself that you can do this. I mean, look how far you have already come. You went down into that cave. Do you know how many people are scared to explore themselves like that? It's a lot of them. I would say it's most of the planet, honestly, because it's not hard looking at yourself like that. It's not hard embracing the darkness within you and the pain and figuring out what exactly it needs to move forward. Be kinder to yourself. Show yourself some grace and mercy. Say some affirmations in the mirror. What is that? Baby Tate. It's Baby Tate, right? I'm healthy. I'm wealthy. I'm well respected and protected. I know I'm mixing up the words in the order that they're in, but speak kindly to yourself. Believe in yourself because you can do this. You were made for this. One more, please, Spirit. One more piece of advice. Oh, two cards coming out. So I guess I'll take two here. Oh my gosh. So we have the Visionary Sea Queen, Potent Projections, and it's a 22 on this card. And 22 actually came out in the Wounded Healer reading that I mentioned at the very beginning of this reading. So definitely, if you are still here and this is resonating with you, I really recommend having a look at that reading as well, because it may be relevant. But the Visionary Sea Queen, Potent Projections, you were made for this. This is about your vision. Botanical Sea Temple, blooming opportunities. Don't let this pass you by. Don't let that hero's journey into the darkness be a waste of time. Come up into the light. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to be heard. You have so much to offer the world. And when you learn to embrace that and believe in your creations, your ability to create, and you stop telling yourself that you can't do this, the universe is just going to open up so many different opportunities for you. The more excited you get about this journey you're on, the more Spirit is going to provide. But it starts with you. You have to start weaving this web before things start falling into place. You have to begin the transformation, and you're already well underway. I mean, you're ready to be resurrected. You're ready to come up to the surface. The time is now. Stop hiding. The world needs your light. You were meant for this, and Spirit is in full support of you. Support yourself. Believe in yourself. You can do this. Well, that is what I have for you today. I really hope this resonated. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. If you would like to set up a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, electrichoneypotproject.com, and submit a contact form to set something up to either receive a pre-recorded reading or to set up a live reading with me. If you would like to share your story on my podcast, either a recorded conversation, or even writing in and allowing me to share your story for you, you can also fill out a contact form to figure out how we can go about getting that done. Because again, your voice is very important and your story is very important. I would love to hear it, and I would love to help give you a space to be seen and heard so those that are meant to find you can find you. You could also email me directly at BeeConnected@electrichoneypotproject.com. I also have a blog on my website where I share a lot of my personal healing and spiritual journey. I recently posted a blog post about healing the witch wound, ancestral healing. If you are interested in that, please sign up on the website to become a member if you would like updates whenever a new blog post is posted. And I'm pretty sure that is all I have for you today. I am also still trying to get over that fear of putting myself out there, but I think I'm making progress, and I cannot wait to hear about what you're creating and what you're building within this world, because I know it's going to be something good. This is powerful energy. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, week, month, year, and life. Remember to be curious, question everything. Most of all, stay sweet, honeybee. Sting where it counts, when it counts.